going to start with some spine roll for 30 seconds. This is just going to help break up any sort of stiffness in that spine, okay? So we're just going to start nice and slow and we're focusing on our breathing, okay? Just thinking one vertebrae at a time. And if you're anything like me, you can start to feel that stretching down through your back. And then start to roll up, just thinking of rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And that is 30 seconds. All right. Next one, we're going to get onto all fours, quadruped breathing. So with diaphragmatic breathing, what we want to do is just want to create some space in our rib cage, making sure that this whole core area is, working well, and you're going to then integrate this into our other movements. This is something that I really do with my clients for rehabbing postpartum, but also throughout pregnancy as well, to help with pelvic floor health and managing pressure during training. So let's get stuck into it. Okay, so when you take a big deep breath, you really want to think of filling the belly, but really filling those lungs. That is 30 seconds. I would probably even go for about 5 breaths with that, so that you can really just get a good expanding. But you really should feel like you are breathing into your lats. You would have seen as I'm breathing in, my belly is expanding, and then I'm breathing into my lats, and think of creating space up through your upper back as well. And then as you breathe out, you can see my core is zipping up. So really thinking of engaging your core as you do that. Okay, next one we have got cat-cow. Breathing in, dropping the belly, breathing out, creating space. Alrighty, next movement we have got is a downward dog, and what we're going to do with our downward dog is we're going to also pedal our feet into the ground, so getting into position, driving up and just stretching out those hamstrings, just getting some organic movement. I like to swing my hips a little bit because it does help with mobilizing that lower back. It does. We have got 10 seconds left. I've got little feet in my face. Miss Violet, do you want to come back over here? And that is 30. Our next exercise is just a half kneeling quad stretch. So we're going to do 30 seconds each side, but we're also going to we're going to grab this back leg, but then we're also going to reach that arm over. So you're going to grab that back leg with this one. If you don't have the flexibility yet, you can grab a band to pop around your foot like so. And then you can pull to whatever is going to help, okay? But let's get into it. Now, I like to do a lot of dynamic kind of movement when I do my stretches. I just like to breathe, use my breath to really create space and lengthen the muscles more and more each time instead of just doing that static hold. All right, we're going to switch sides now. If you feel like you want to do longer, you most definitely can. If you want to do a minute each side. All right, we got 5 more seconds. Perfect. Feeling, like I said, if you feel like your body needs a little bit longer to do, most definitely go for that. Do that. Mr. Mac, I need to move you out the way. I need my mat. Thank you. All right, so next we have got the runner's lunge with a thoracic rotation. I love this one because not only is it like getting a good twist and stretch through there, it's also helping ease that upper back a bit, which I love, okay? You're also getting that stretch in your legs. You're going to get a bit of a stretch in your glute as you do the rotation. So we're hitting a few different areas here, okay? So I'm really giving our glutes, our quads, our hip flexors, and our QLs, which is these muscles up here, lots of tender loving care because they all are connected to the lower back area. Alrighty, so let's reset this. We're going to go into starting our 30 seconds. So get a nice big wide stance. You're going to put your arm down there and you're going to reach up and twist, and then you're going to come down. If you have the flexibility, you can bring your elbow down to the ground to get that rotation. If not, just go to where you can, and you're going to use your breath and over time work on your range of movement. All right, obviously the goal is to get that elbow down to the ground. We're going to change sides now. Alrighty, opening up. You can even hold at the bottom for 1 to 2 seconds or take a couple of breaths down there if you like. If you want to get like a little bit more of a deeper stretch, I myself just personally love a little bit more dynamic movement. All right, this next one, this is a 90-90 reach. All right, so good for the hips. You are going to feel this in your QL. You're also going to get a nice stretch in your glute as well. So you're going to need to get some space. I have little feet kicking my bottom right now. Thank you, Mr. Mac. Okay, ready? So what you want to do is you want to get your, it's called 90-90 reach. So basically we want to get our legs in like that 90-90 position. And then we're going to reach over like this. All right. So ready? I'm starting that. Let's go. So reaching. So you have 2 options. If you have the space, you can then switch sides. Or you can just work the one side at the moment, but usually, typically what I like to do is then go into this way. I have got not enough room here and I got a little bottom in my face. Hello, little bottom. Yes. Okay, I'm going to go keep doing this one. You can probably just do this. You can either do 30 seconds each side or you can just do what I'm doing and you can go for a minute. Alrighty. Ideally, ideally you want a bit more space. I would have had more space, wouldn't I? Yes. All right. Okay, I got 10 more seconds to go. Oh. I squish you. I squish you. Oh. Okay. So this one's really great for opening up the hips. All right, mobilizing the hips, getting that stretch down there. down your QLs and then down into your glutes. Okay, next we've got a QL stretch. Basically really straightforward. All right, we're in this position and we're going to then go into this. All right, that's what we're going to do. Let's stop, reset, 30 seconds. Let's go. All right. So you can be like me and you can do this dynamically, or you can hold it more as a static stretch, whatever you prefer. I just like to, like I said, I just like that organic movement. Got 8 seconds to go. Changing sides. Feels so good. My right side is a lot more tighter than my left. Last one, just for good luck. Oh yes, that feels good. Nice and juicy. All right, and then we are on to our last exercise. This is the seated twist. So again, we're going to get some twisting. I'm like, which way do I want to go? We're going to get some twisting of the spine. This is going to get a nice glute stretch. It's going to stretch through your QLs and you're going to get that mobilization in your spine and in your upper back. So leg over, and then we're going to put the same arm back behind us. Like, I mean, if you don't know this stretch, I mean, we used to do this at school all the time. And then you're going to use the other one here. Ready? Go. Okay, so, and then also think of like pushing that glute down into the ground. So try and like relax your upper, like your shoulders and stuff as well. And then with each breath, try and go deeper, twist that a little bit more. Perfect. Changing sides. Hey you. Hey you. Are you kicking, Mac? Taking big deep breaths as you breathe out deeper into the stretch. Amazing. That is it for the mobilization component. I would love to know how you are feeling.